Oh, goodness. I really wish the PlayStation 1 version had kept the SNES title screen. It was so much better. There we go. It seems like it's working fine. Not having audio issues, which is nice. This is my second attempt at recording this. First time I was having some weird audio issues, and then I noticed at the very end that I had messed up. Had noticed that some of the recording settings were incorrect. So the whole thing was overall bad enough that I decided I'd rather just redo the whole thing. But this is like my favorite horror game, so I'm not too bummed about having to replay it. It's just that this is the Japanese version, so it's kind of hard to remember and recite all the lines. Raised in the granite orphanage, Jennifer and her friends were wanted as adopted daughters. It happened in September. Laura, hurry up. Laura, get there before nightfall. Jennifer's asking Miss Mary what kind of place they're going to be living in from now on. And Miss Mary's getting on her case because the third time she's asked, or fifth time, the number 5 in that dialogue is anything to go by. But it's a very nice place. See, it's right over there. Their wolf, their mansion. Oh, that's lovely. Very homey. We just need a little bit of lightning cracking behind it. Really sell the place. Wolf howl in the distance. Perfect. Just how huge the place is. She's agreeing, saying something about not getting used to it. And Mary's saying that we should all wait here while she goes to fetch Mr. Barrows, who is the man who is adopting us all. But I love that Mary and Jennifer were at the front of the group, and yet we're the last to enter the house, and everyone else is already chilling. Or wait, square. And then Jennifer's that was basically Jennifer saying, "Hey, Anne," and then Anne interrupting her and going, "You want to know what kind of guy Mr. Barrows is, right?" And Jennifer was basically like, "Yeah," and then that's it. And then I think she says something about this place giving her the creeps. Or maybe I'm wrong about the first thing Laura says, because I think Lot says something about she has a feeling she'll never get used to this place, and then Jennifer's kind of confused, and Laura cuts in and says something about her being paranoid. And then she says, "Mary, she's taking a long time to get back. Should I go look for her?" And then you volunteer instead to go heroically search this place for Mr. Barrow and Miss Mary. Jeez, what a funny game word. And she's like, "Girls, come on, this isn't funny." And now it really begins. We could go that way, but that's just a collapsed hallway. And while that technically is an option to trigger the first chase, start off with my favorite death in the game. There's no other way to play this game. It's dark in here. Where's the light switch? Or I should look for the light switch since there's no question mark. Hey, you got the key, first try. Okay, cool. Because that's a 50-50 shot of having the West Wing key in it. Oh, holy crap! Gotta turn the light off for that. The painting started bleeding. That was one of those things that when I was planting this originally, I'd never seen the painting bleed once. And then after I'd already gotten all the index, I was just running through it. Like, I've seen everything this game can do. It's not scary anymore. All of a sudden the painting started bleeding. I'm like, I think I'm going to turn the game off now. But, we've got a, painting, or a creepy picture of some twins, which is not plot important at all. And there's a bottle of perfume here that It smells like Miss Mary's perfume, which will never come in handy. Pocket that. Come over to this jittery little freak. It's a parrot. Ow, no. That's it. Alright, how many I'll kill yous was that? About 5? Anything more than 3 and it's self-defense. Besides, he struck first. He knew it was coming. Alright, so now we walk up to here. Yeah. It's super quiet, but there is a leaky faucet going. At least there should be, but we ignored that because Laura's death is not the best one of the game. Best one of the game goes to Anne. Absolutely epic. What a way to go. Oops. Speaking of ways to go. I'll take this way. Now we have in the bathroom. The safest place in the universe. That is a very weirdly designed bathroom. She's just gonna lock the door. Gosh, that's terrible luck, but I'm so glad that happened. I love that so much. Awesome. Legendary. Little bastard and his funny dance. Should we continue, right? Ooh, yeah. Continue. Oh, good. We can just, flip the coin on this again. I've got really bad luck tonight. Quick. Surprise! Oh, that one. Okay, Jennifer. New plan. Bathroom's not working out so well. Stronger than a locked door, then you just won't lock any doors. He's not in any rush, but he's still move fast. Perfect. This will work for sure. thank goodness I was actually legitimately worried he was going to see through this. He's just out here with freaking big brain outplaying me at every turn. Nah, you stupid bitch. Get out from under the bed. Lock the door on me. I'll just stab through it with the scissors and break it down. Just a minute. I don't need to look for the key up here because it's upstairs if it's not in the box in the first room, which would have been lovely to know while I was first trying to play this game, because I checked that box once, saw that it was empty, and then just disregarded it forever until I looked up where the key was, and it's like, there's a 50-50 chance on where it spawns. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know we took 50-50 chances in this game. But the keys, hiding place, and then the room placement is randomized. At least some rooms are randomized. This room's always in the same spot. Same, really hard to see. It's broken. Okay. Hands of insecticide at our feet. So we pick up the insecticide. That's some rope. Pick up the rope. I think it's more of 2 locations we can get rope from. And then we come over here with the triple play, show off our Herculean strength, our amazing ability to do a total of 0 pull-ups. We can probably do 1 push-up, 0 pull-ups, half a sit-up. Peak physique. Climb over here. Especially didn't hurt herself hopping out like that. Somehow there's some strange clothes in here. And you're wondering what kind of clothes they are. And we get the black robe. Don't need to look at the key over there, so we don't need to go over to the bird nest. We're at the lowest possible sanity, or however you want to define that. The portrait is red, which means we're at the lowest possible stamina, sanity. Our defense gauge is empty. If we go get to a chase and he catches up to us, we can't struggle to get a few seconds head start on him by breaking away from struggle. Just instant death. But having most sanity is also kind of helpful because we can just run around without any problems. If it's at full or higher than red, then running lowers it. That means we can't dance. Anyway, in case of emergency, get the ham out of the fridge. There's a fully stocked refrigerator in this place. swipe some ham to ruin our dinner. Then we go into the second fridge, where all the goodness is held. Oh, hey, there's something shiny in here. Insect-infested meat. Doesn't that sound yummy? So I'm gonna head back in here. Use insecticide. Use the insecticide. And I think that should be silver key. We don't need or want either of the worst endings, so we don't need to go left to the garage. Save. Overwrite save. Is this the correct door? Nope, this is gold key door. Yeah, it's the silver and gold doors, switch positions, and then the majority of the West Wing rooms can be on the first or ground floors. So the West Wing's always really confusing to navigate. Especially when you start getting chased by the scissorman immediately upon entering the West Wing. You have no idea where you're allowed to hide at. Use the silver key. I have just absolutely miserable luck. It's Miss Mary. Hey, Jennifer. She's like, Miss Mary was terrible. Hey, when is this psycho with scissors killing Anne? She's like, wow, that's awful. Sounds like you need a stiff drink. Here you go. 100% non-poisoned. Wow, thanks. That's a very suspect thing to say. Wait in the cage with this guy. He's talking about how hungry he is, so we feed him so he does not kill us. Here, buddy, ham from the fridge. And then she's asking who he is. And he tells us he's Simon Barrows, the Werewolf King. And he starts giggling to himself because it's watching you, the cradle under the star. She's like, the heck does that mean? And then he starts giggling again. And then Lot comes to the rescue. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's Lot. She's like, we gotta get out of here before Miss Mary comes back. I think that was when she was saying something about getting out of there before Miss Mary comes back. She's like, oh, isn't that a pity? She's like, Jennifer, I know you're in there. So there you are. But staying where we are is for idiots. I'm only gonna fall for that kind of crap once. And this isn't it. Get surprised act. And then instead of grabbing the gun, we just run away. And then that puts us on the path I don't want. So we're gonna load until we get into the silver room without Mary being in there. Or at least without Mary trying to poison us. Forgot to say it when I got to the second floor, because after I got up there, I hadn't been thinking about the whole possibility of Mary trying to poison us. Stop. Save. Override save. Game is saved. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Mushy Mushy Barrow's residence. The phone line's been cut. Dang. They're way ahead of their time. They got a cordless phone in this place? There's still some liquid in this cup. Oh, and there's something underneath it too. Pick up gold key. Victory for Jennifer. Get out of there. All the way back down to the ground floor. There's not a random chance that this will go bad for us. I just wanted to say it again. Unlock the door. Spooky culprit number 1. There's a mural on the wall. Looks like some sort of ceremony. And because I'm unlucky, it's the freaking scepter again. really hoping for the statue, but that's okay. Something about the ceremony being affected. So, sure. There's something written here. Cradle of the Star. Oh, the time will cause adherence. The clock tower's clock has stopped. Quit calling. Okay, so these rooms are always on the same floors. So the trophy rooms are always on the ground floor, and the creepy doll room is always on the floor above it. There's the mummy in there. And the mummy wakes up and tries to kill us if we look in that. But there's a way to kill it. I just don't know what it is because that wasn't in the SNES version. And that's the one I initially played through. And I think the key I want is in there. It's not necessarily a key I need. What is it? Because I absolutely hate this place. And there's like a 90% chance that this is going to cause a chase. And of course we're going to interact with these things. Alright, ladies. I don't like you, and you don't like me. And we all know it. So I'll just sit perfectly still and not try anything. Piss off, Charlene. Yeah, it's explored enough. Absolutely no intention of interaction with either of those things. Could there be an item? Yes, there could be. Am I gonna find out? Nuh-uh. Not in this playthrough. Probably not in the next one either. Spooky bedroom with nothing in it. It's just the mirror, the beds. Table's broken, the chandelier is broken. So that room was specifically made for the PlayStation version because in the SNES version, there's one door that you can't interact with in every playthrough. It just sits there taking up space. Well, this is a lovely room. X was a panic button. Yeah, you take a rest. This is a lovely room. It's very calming. Really help you center your mind. Green's good enough. There you go. There's a key here. She was like, "What's that?" And then the freaking music placer's going off. Where did the jester starts playing around and decides he wants to take her life? The door's locked. I love that they have her try and just nope out of the room. Freaking doll comes to life and she's like, ah, screw that. Later. And this is another thing. This writing on the bed, not the cradle under the star. It's a doll hanging from the ceiling. Interact with the corpse. I don't think there's anything here item-wise. I think that's just, talking about being a bookshelf. Really confused by for some reason. Interaction with the fireplace causes her to wonder who lit the fire. And then if you have Laura die first, then when you're going from east wing to west wing, you can hear a scream. If you interact with one of the windows, you look out and Anne's pushed out of this window. And then when you come over to this room, there's blood stains on the curtains and the floor, and the windows smashed, which is really neat. I mean, not for Anne, obviously, or Laura for that matter, because they have to both die for that to happen. But I personally think it's neat. Oh yeah, and the creepy room with the jester doll trying to kill you, and the window that Anne can push out of are always connected to each other and are always on this floor. Because it's kind of hard to follow your death out of a window on the ground floor. Possible, I suppose, if you take a really nasty tumble, but more difficult by far. Okay. It's a plank of wood and a hole in the floor. With these two items combined, I have a solution to my immediate problem. But first, I need to check the ground floor to determine where my hiding spots are. I don't want that sanity. Probably gonna be chased here in a minute. If this is the library, that'd be very convenient for me. Okay. Yeah, forget everything else. We're fine. As long as we know where the library is, we can get out of one chase for free. Technically, I have the rope, so I theoretically should be able to use this as an escape. But last time I wasn't able to do so for some reason, so I'm not even going to attempt it this time. So we need to get into here. So we walk over to here, where there's yet another room with a broken light switch. There's a herb zone that looks to be some freaking... Okay, good. It's a cat. Nice, nearly invisible kitty. You just stay there and keep watch. Move this out of the way. Check out the wall. Die, wall. Jennifer 1, Spooky House 0. That's a 1 push-up, 0 pull-ups, and half a sit-up can do. Creepy sealed off room with a skeleton in the corner. That's something. That's like a doctor's bag. And this says something Simpson, which is the name of her father. And then walk up to our dearly departed father. And then find there's a note in his hand. November 10th, 1986. Dr. Simpson's log. It's called to the mansion when the lady of the house was due to give birth. He helped deliver 2 twin boys. But when they're born, he noticed there was something wrong with them. They seemed unnatural somehow. And then the 2 ate his right hand. And then he was basically taken prisoner and locked away in this room by the family. It's just like reminiscing about that, and then he repeats Jennifer 3 times here at the end. And that's the Cliff Notes version of Dr. Simpson's log. now we know the horrible truth. They killed our father. Okay, cool. I thought so when I was coming out. I just couldn't remember. So there's 2 guaranteed chases if you find your father. 1 if you go to the shed and find Mr. Barrows. But the joke's on him to me wherever the library is. The door. There we go. Book, dumbass. Later, loser. Now we're immediately back on our run. Ooh. How convenient. The music room. We need the music room. This is in here. They have hidden the scepter. Okay, cool. There's like a 50-50 chance that the cinnamon could be behind that curtain. And I was going to say it would be absolutely hilarious to shove the bookcase on top of him and then immediately have him have him jump out, start round 2. Or 3, technically. Surprise, idiot. You thought mere books could stop me? You have been deceived. Okay, so this should be the bathroom, which we don't need. And this should be the sacrifice. Oh no! This is the cult room 2, which is what we need. Is there anything over here? Gross. The decapitated crow's head. Alright, well, we didn't get anything from that. We didn't get anything from that. So I guess it's time. with crows and rats in cages where they sacrifice the crows and cut off their heads to use them here. And one of the inmates requires us to free the crows from a cage. But in the PlayStation version, I don't. Jennifer? No! Oh my gosh, did I mess up? Please tell me I did not mess up. Okay, good. If you don't properly check the mural when you need the scepter, then it won't let you put the scepter in the vase. At least in the SNES version. Alright, down the creepy ladder way. Investigate what lies below the star. Dang, how'd you get down here? Is there a second ladder I'm not seeing? Alright, so then we gotta go up to as close to the dog should get. And then, while the guard dog is looking at us, we apply the perfume. And the robe. And then it thinks we're married and we can walk past. Because the dog is dumb. Then we run straight until we find Lot. Poor Lot. And then she explains on her deathbed that we need to turn the clock tower back on in order to kill them. Then we run past everything over here. Ignore all the cans of kerosene on the ground. Hop down here and head over to where the light is. Spooky. It's weird that it kind of forces it to move slowly. I've seen this last time too. I guess it's to build up tension. But the music seemed like it was going fine, so I don't think it's like a loading issue. Disgusting baby monster. Kind of goes back to the water. I always forget that the trip is guaranteed, not part of the mash panic button to survive bit. So every time she trips, I'm like, oh, get up! Very soon. Bye, baby. It's gotta be one of the worst smells imaginable. Run! Oh, it's shaking. I think the place is about to come down. The buttons, sweetheart. Yes, if you don't see Lot, then you die there. The door's closed, you hear a scream, blood comes out from underneath it. Underneath the door, so it is. And we hit the third floor button.